We're back at Timms Harley Davidson to review the 2021 Ultra Limited in the Gauntlet Gray Metallic. Now on Harley's website, they show this bike in 15 different colors. Some of those are chrome, some of them are blacked out like this one is. Instead of trying to remember all those different color options, I'd refer you to Harley's website to check out. There's two tones, there's solid colors, there's some really good options for this year. So head over to harleydavidson.com and check those out. So starting our walk around with the tank badge, I like the look of that badge on this bike. I don't know that it works on many of the other bikes. I like the font, I like the texture. I think Harley did a good job with that. I really like the front end of this bike, the fact that you get all those LEDs, except, as I always have to point out, the halogen turn signals. Shame on Harley for that one. But at least the lenses are smoked on that one. So when you step back, overall this bike looks really good from the front end. Now moving back here to the business end of the bike, all of this is going to be the same as the years prior. Nothing has really changed back here, but if you're not familiar with the Limited, I'll go over some of those options. Obviously with the name Limited, you would think it's kind of got it all, just like the pickup trucks. Anything with the title Limited now has everything. So you have heated grips, you have cruise control, obviously you have your stereo, you have navigation, you have pretty much all the features that you can get on any Harley Davidson on the Limited model. So on Harley's website, the Ultra Limited starts at about $400 more than the Road Glide Limited. The only reason that I could see that that may possibly be is because this has those fog lamps, passing lamps. You guys have their personal preference and you guys love to correct me in the comments. I just call them passing lamps. The only thing I could see is those being on there and being LED. It's going to drive the price up a little bit. Otherwise, these bikes are basically identical. Now, when I say identical, what I mean is they have all the exact same features, the only thing different being those lights. So for those of you that are new to Harley Davidson or new to these fairing bikes, the Ultra Limited has what we call the Batwing fairing, which is attached to the bars and turns with the bike like that, whereas the Road Glide, it's stationary and frame mounted. Lots of controversy there on which one handles better, which one performs better. I've ridden both of them extensively, and to me it honestly comes down to looks. I found that the Batwing does block a little bit more wind for me. As far as weight on the steering from the Batwing, I haven't really noticed that too much. As far as smoothness going down the highway, they say the frame mounted Road Glide fairing is a little smoother. I had a Street Glide for a long time, never noticed any issues, couldn't really tell a huge difference when I jumped on the Road Glide. So I always defer people to personal preference looks wise. Whichever one you think looks better is the one I would go for. Moving on back, with the Limited, you do get the big, nice King Tour Pack here, which has the 12-volt charger inside, has a nice little liner. Comes with your intercom, a little bag where you can put your owner's manual, any kind of paperwork you need to. Nothing too crazy in here, but there is a lot of storage, and I've found that most helmets will fit in there. So you have a way to close your helmet up, and you can lock those so they're protected. Also, I really like this Tour Pack because it has so many lights on the back, increases your visibility, which is always a good thing, as well as the luggage rack on top. So if you're carrying a ton of stuff that just won't fit in your bags or things you need access to a little more quickly, you can use some tie downs, tie down those to that luggage rack and carry a lot more stuff on this bike. Not to mention with this rear Tour Pack, you do get 2 extra speakers that go with the front for a total of 4. So pretty loud stereo on this bike. Harley does a really good job with their radios. This is also a really comfortable setup for a passenger. You did get that big, nice backrest, big cushy seat. You've got the speakers, and then you've got volume controls right here. So if you want them to adjust the radio, or they just don't like the song you chose, they have the option to change that back there. Going back up here to the fairing, you do have this little compartment that opens here. You have a USB port so you can play your music through your phone or charge your phone, although I've found that to be a pretty slow charge. Also, you have to buy, I bought like a little 3-inch cord for mine just because it's hard to fit your cable, your phone, and all that stuff in there. And I've also seen a lot of guys just tear this foam out to get a little more room. So your stuff will kind of bounce around in there if you do that, but will give you some more room. You also get this 12-volt plug-in right here. So if you need to power anything, you've got the option to do so right there. Let's also not forget the fact that we're back on the cable clutch for 2021. Very controversial, apparently. I'm still seeing YouTube videos pop up. Some guys loving that, some guys hating it, but that is the reality for 2021 on all of Harley's touring models. So love it or hate it, that's what you're gonna get. Make sure the GoPro is recording. I know you guys are pumped on this new position. Also, you can see Simpson helmet and first manufacturing vest. I was never a vest guy, and then Tim started carrying these first manufacturing vests and jackets, and I tried one on. I was like, okay, I'm a vest guy now. I am going to do some stuff with them. I bought this vest, just for full disclosure. I bought this with my own money, but I do have a code for them. It's Snipes, SNIPES 25, or you can just click on the link in the description of this video. It's 25% off, and their stuff's already really cheap for as well as it's made, so check that out. Anyway, back to the bike. Dude, these limiteds and Road Glide Limited, Ultra Limited, so incredibly comfortable. Like, I can't even express. Like, it's almost like sitting in a recliner. And I know the younger guys probably aren't even watching this video, but if they are, they're laughing about that right now, because that's what they like to poke fun at, is it's a couch on wheels. But I mean, dude, if you're going far, like, set your ego aside and get one of these. Or especially if you ride two up like the majority of the time, your passenger's going to appreciate it, you're going to appreciate it. This touring frame just gives you so much more room for two people, and then that back seat is so much more comfortable for your passengers. Like I said, I've literally seen people fall asleep on the back of the bike. Don't recommend that. I guess you probably couldn't fall off, but still seems kind of sketchy. Always with the red lights, but it is what it is. I love this color too. I think I've expressed this before, but I like black bikes. I probably like dark gray more than black, to be honest, but the gray with the black, that's my jam. Alright, this is usually where we can avoid traffic and open this bike up a little bit and let you see a little more what she's got. Also, for the record, there we go. For the record, I do warm these bikes up before we take off on them. Haven't really messed with the newer radios. My last fairing bike was a 2015 Street Glide. I haven't messed with these. I would assume it's pretty much the same. A little nicer looking for sure, the interface, but probably not going to do that while we ride. I could do that in a separate video if anyone cares to see. We can learn about them together, but you know, as I'm riding, I'm kind of thinking that if I did want another Street Glide, I would do like I recommended in the Road Glide Limited video, and I would probably buy one of these and then do the quick detach on the Tour Pack. And then you essentially just have a Street Glide with lowers on it. Let's see what the bump test does on here. I don't know how it looks on GoPro, but that was buttery smooth. This whole bike is smooth, man. All the controls, and I mean, for the money, like, we're knocking on 30 grand, like, yeah, it should be the total package, and it is. But I mean, I really can't find fault with these bikes, and that's what a lot of people have been making, like, comments about how not much changed. Well, same thing with cars. Like, dude, I had a 2009 Dodge. I bought a 2019, and it's the same engine. I mean, yeah, they did update that, but
you could still get my same body style all the way up until 2020. They offered it in the Ram Classic, so it's not like they change every year. And this is good, man. Like, what do you need changed? A lot of people, let's open it up real quick. It's kind of a spot for that. Oh, dude, tons of power. Tons of power. Just as much get up, pep, and go as the, you know, Street Glide Special, Road Glide Special, Road King. I mean, the added weight is, you don't even notice it. But anyway, I forget what I was saying. The clutch has been a big debate for people. They feel like that was a step backwards. And I've even said I prefer the feel of the hydraulic, but the friction zone is bigger on this clutch. You do get some cable wear, and I like that as your clutches start to age with the hydraulic, they stay pressurized. Or, yeah, you've got some feedback and some pressure. Let's try the road king. Never mind. Commercial. I always want to play the radio for you guys and see. I don't know if it translates on this GoPro speaker, but I always want to try to let you guys see. But I'm also paranoid about copyright, because the time of this video going up, we are so close to 1,000 subscribers, which means I'll finally be able to monetize this channel and literally make like $2 on each video. But hey, I enjoy making these, so anything helps. Anything is cool. No wave. Do you guys do the wave? Leave me a comment, let me know. I'm more of a I'll wave back kind of guy. And I don't care if you're on a Harley. Like, I know that's a thing for some people, you know, oh, we don't wave to the Japanese brands or whatever. Dude, I don't care. You wave at me, I'll wave back, but I'm not gonna initiate the wave. Super glad that we have some sun today. Feels nice to be out here riding. Again, check out First Manufacturing. If you're not a leather jacket or a vest wearing type guy, and this hoodie that's underneath the vest comes in it, so it's removable, you can mix and match. Like, I was never into it. Like I told you, you know, it's never my jam. I know you can't really see. I'll do a video. As a matter of fact, would you guys like gear review? I mean, not like crazy. We're not going to review every piece of gear every company makes. I would just review the gear that I wear. I mean, because that's what I believe in. So if you're into that, let me know. Like I said, you can use the code Snipes25, get a discount on that. Going back into the dealership. So if you would, please click that subscribe button. Yeah. If you haven't already, watch the next video that pops up. Share this video. Leave me a comment. Dude, you guys are great about comments. I'm going to play on this thing real quick. I just love how tight these things turn at these low speeds. You guys are great about leaving comments, and as far as I know, that helps the algorithm. It helps my video get shown to more people. So thank you for that. Thank you for watching. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed. Big shout out to the people that made it to the very end of this video. That's always awesome. That helps too when you watch the whole thing. So I'll catch you guys next one. I think we're doing the Electroglide Standard will be the next video, but I'll see you guys later.